You're still watching the City of Lagos TV show. We were opportune to attend the Mother, Infant and Child Development Program, which was proudly put together by the Office of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Civic Engagement. I'm talking about Princess Aderemi Adebowale. She's going to be talking to us about what actually transpired today and what are the future plans for Mother and, of course, their children. So, essay to the Governor, Civic Engagement. Can you tell us more about what informed this program?
Okay, thank you very much. If you look at Mr. Governor's team's agenda, the last S is about security and governance. And the Office of Civic Engagement will actually fall under security and governance. And one of our mandates is to make sure we bring governance closer to the people in whatever forms or shapes that we can. If you ask my governor, he will tell you that, she always says he's the foundation of all the ministries and all the agencies, because we are dealing with people, and whichever form or ways that we can deal with people, with our citizens, is what we try to do at the Office of Civic Engagement. So one of the things that we looked at is the security of Lagos State. And if you're looking at security, you look at security not from a curative angle, which is what we do now. Crimes have been committed, our children are becoming hoodlums, they are becoming drug addicts, they are becoming different things, the social vices, is really nothing to write home about. So we started looking at security from preventive angle. And if we're going to look at security from preventive, you look at it from in vitro, when that mother is pregnant with that baby. So we start looking at security from in vitro. We look at what is happening now, and we go and safeguard the future. How do we do that? By making sure our children are raised right. How do you do that? When a woman is pregnant and she does not feed well, it has a lot of negative effects on the mother and the baby. But the most important thing that we have to pay attention to, and which most people don't pay attention, is the brain. Because it's just like you buy a brand new car, let's say a brand new Lexus, and you now go on the road and you put all those oil they sell on the road. That car is not going to move well. But if you buy a brand new Lexus, a brand new Mercedes-Benz, whatever it is that you buy, and you're able to put a well-refined oil in that car, the car will move smoothly, you will be happy. Same thing with pregnancy. If a woman is pregnant, she does not eat well, the brain of that baby is not going to develop well. If the brain of that baby does not develop well, so we are concentrating mainly on the brain. Ministry of Health and other health facilities, other health management, they concentrate on every other thing. But the brain has a multiplier effect. So we started looking at security from in vitro, saying, let's make sure our indigent pregnant women are eating properly, they are feeding well. So we have put together a component to make the Mother, Infant and Child Development Program. And one of it is going to the 20 LGAs and 37 LCDAs and feeding those pregnant women properly. So we started this in the year 2020 during the lockdown of COVID-19. Mr. Governor, through the Ministry of Agri, gave us palliatives for about 2,000 women. We just make sure those pregnant women had more than enough food at home to eat during the lockdown. 2021, we launched the Mother, Infant and Child, September 22, 2021. We did a research. We took 570 pregnant women, the controlled, and 570 quads. That means we gave 570 food, and we did not give 570 food. And it was seen, it was shown that the one that fed properly, the child death rate, the mortality rate, even the way the women were growing during pregnancy, and then when they gave birth to the baby, which attests to these babies that you saw here earlier today, those are the babies that we did during our research phase. So what we are saying is that if a woman feeds well while she's pregnant, the baby's brain will be well nurtured, will be well developed. Mind you, the Mother, Infant and Child Development Program is a component of womb to school, because a baby's brain develops from 0 to 2,000 days. So let's say you give her to the baby now up to like age 4, age 5, that mother must continue to nurture that baby very well in order for the brain to be well developed. So the Mother, Infant and Child is the foundation of all the 5 pillars that we have. So what we now do is we will go out to the 57 local government, got some indigent pregnant women, like 10 per local government for now, and these are our pilots. I will make sure we give them a food pack every week. We monitor them. We have consultants, Gero Care and Agnes Health, that monitor them. They call them at any stage of their pregnancy. A call will come in through Agnes phone call to call the mothers that, okay, you are 16 months pregnant now, this is what you should be expecting. If you feel anything, whatever it is, Agnes Health through that application monitors them. Gero Care, we do home visits. Also making sure that when they get those packs, they are eating those packs. Yes, I will tell them during my visit to the local government that yes, you can have a baby at home, they can share that food pack, but your husband is not allowed to share the food pack with you. And the women, they complied. A lot of them during our launch phase, they were tests, so we had testimonies. During that research phase, we saw that none of them had health insurance. So I approached Mr. Governor and Dr. Samba, the GM of Lagos State Healthcare Management, and she said, okay, we can bring some of these women onto this program free of charge. So any of our beneficiaries will get Ilere Eko healthcare insurance for free. They all turned out, if you can see, they are still there trying to get their Ilere Eko health insurance card. And we're also going to put them on a platform, so that if they have any questions, anything, we'll be able to answer their question. If you have any complaints, we are there to assist them. During this launch phase now, where we are going to do another 570 women, Alaro City has told us they will give the food packs for the third trimesters of those women. So the partners engagement is about our partners, about the ones that are on board with us. Right Food is with us. Our prayer and our aim is that all pregnant women in Lagos State, indigent ones, are able to be on part of this program, and we're able to feed them while they are pregnant. So we are still looking for partners, we are looking for sponsors. We have put a concept note together that we are going to be, showing our partners and our sponsors to showcase what we have done and what we are looking for and the journey, that we are on right now. Also, we have put together through Ministry of Science and Tech the artificial intelligence, wherein we'll be monitoring these children as they grow, follow them for the next 30 years. Every 5 years, we'll go and talk to their mothers, we'll interview their mothers. We also have a social engagement platform, wherein if these mothers or the fathers are not gainfully engaged, we'll find something for them to do so that they can continue to feed these children, so that these children at the end do not become a security threat to us Lagosians, do not become a security threat to Nigeria. And that is why the MICH program is very important to the Lagos State government agenda, that we look at security not from the curative angle but from the preventive angle, from the stomach until you give birth to that child.
Essay, it's been a wonderful outing here today. What's your final word to your partners, the mothers and other stakeholders?
My final words to the partners and the sponsors is to please join us on this journey. Government cannot do it alone. We're always looking for NGOs, for private and public sectors to come on this journey with us. This program, if you look at it, in the United States, it's called Women, Infants and Children, WIC. It's a federal program. It's not a local government or a state program. Our prayer is that we're able to actualize it here in Lagos State. But Lagos State government cannot do it alone. So we are going to need all hands on deck to work with us. When NSAS happened, NSAS is one thing, but it was hijacked by hoodlums, by people, our children that are on drugs, the ones that are not working, miscreants. And these are the ones that we need to make sure does not continue. And the essence of the mother, infant and child development is that we raise a civically responsible citizen. So I'm also going to use this medium to talk to the mothers, to appeal to them that these children, you raise them right, raise them to know the ways that are right, raise them, you lead by example. Let your children see you that you are doing the right thing at all times. But most importantly, if you need help, you need assistance concerning your job, concerning your business, the Lagos State government is there to assist you through the Ministry of Agri, through the Ministry of Wealth Creation, through the Ministry of Women and Poverty Alleviation. Mr. Governor had pumped so much money into some of these ministries to make sure we're able to alleviate poverty in Lagos State. So mothers, partners, both public and private, let's work hand in hand with the Lagos State government to make sure we're able to actualize this 2050 agenda, the MICH D2050.
Well, that was the special advisor to the governor on civic engagement, talking to us about the Mother, Infant and Child Development Program. The Office of the Special Advisor just had the Partners Engagement Forum to also look at the possibility of bringing in more stakeholders, both the public institutions, to make life better for mother and child in Lagos. The City of Lagos TV show will continue in a moment. Stay tuned.